where there's stuff coming at you, because there was a. Hello. People from Earth, hello. Now you're seeing today I'm sitting at my desk, which means I'm going to answer a few of your comments and questions. So it's a community vlog today. Because I'm in a bit of a hurry. I'll have to see if I can get this online today. Well, when you're seeing it, it's today anyway. But on the day I plan to upload it, I have to see if I can manage, because I actually have to head off to my comedy show, which is once a week, my comedy club, which I'm hosting. So let's see if this works. But who cares if it's on time or not? Because nobody's watching and sharing the videos anymore anyway. So fuck it. Well, anyway, I'm going to answer your comments in a little while. I'm getting not a lot of sleep lately, and here's why. Artists, we go to bed late and get out of bed late if we can. But now, lately, lately, they've been tearing down the house opposite of the street. So I go to bed at, I don't know, 4 a.m. and at 7 a.m. in the morning, I hear the loud noises because they're tearing down the building. And I woke up. And then it was like a bit like these 3D movies with the dinosaurs, and where there's stuff coming at you, because there was a not a crane. What's that other thing called? The Tyrannosaurus. That machine. I don't know. That was. I mean, I've got this big window front, and it was coming directly at me, and I was like, I was tired, and I was out of my mind, and I was like, didn't see right, and I was wild and crazy. This stuff coming at me, this loud noise, and was so I jumped out of bed, and I reacted quickly and closed the window. Yeah. Well, it was kind of strange because I see the workers there. He had like a piece of paper. He had like this Klemmbrett. I don't know. Look up what Klemmbrett means in English. I've got Klemmbrett. I can't know everything. And he looked at me. Well, actually, I was naked. He first looked at me and he laughed, and then he made a cross on his clipboard. And I was wondering what were they doing? What are they doing? Well, then I thought about it, and there's 50 parties living in this house, and every party has like a window. It's 4 floors and 50 windows, directly opposite from where they're tearing down the house. And I thought, they're playing neighbor bingo. They make the noise, and then they look who's jumping out of bed and getting scared, and then they make a cross there. And when they have a line, they yell bingo. Well, it's kind of bad that they, on the other side, there's a school. Yeah, there's a school, and the school kids. I don't know the school system in US or England or wherever you're from, but it seems that school, they're having their big pause from 9 till 12 a.m. So there's kids running around in the morning all the time, yelling, which is hard anyway. And then so then there's the summer break, and I'm happy that I can finally relax a bit, and they're starting tearing down the house. That's kind of really, really mean. Once I was sleeping, and I hear the kids through the window, and they're shouting, "Manuel is an asshole! Manuel is an asshole!" Like, well, how do they know me? So I jump out of bed again and run on the balcony, and shout back, "No, I'm not!" And then the school kids ran to their teacher and say, "What's the naked man doing on the balcony?" Coffee. 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 Well, anyway, so with dinosaurs, dinosaurs, the Tyrannosaurus, a lot of comedians made jokes about the Tyrannosaurus, about his small arms, that I don't know, that he can't masturbate, or that it's hard for Tyrannosaurus when other dinosaurs fart, because they can't get it out of their giant nose. All these jokes have been done, but I was wondering if the tiny arms, if that is really true, maybe those people who discovered the bones, they just mixed something up, and this has to be that dinosaur. There's this huge Tyrannosaurus Rex with this huge body and these tiny little arms. And what nobody knows is that right next to that dinosaur, they found another dinosaur. It's not that famous like the Tyrannosaurus, but I don't know its name anyway. But it's a tiny dinosaur, and he just has huge arms. I don't know. Maybe there was a mix-up or something. Well, anyway, I was trying to get to your comments and reading your comments, but I got carried away. So we'll get to the comments next time. That's it. See you next time. Manuel off. Was my good friend Michael, who you can see in some other videos in my channel. Definitely check them out. But what angers me most is that when I scolded him for filming vertically, he didn't think it was a big deal, and that made me really angry. But you have to forgive him. Currently it's very hot in Germany and he's trying to lose weight, so I guess his brain doesn't function like it should nowadays.